Now, it's been asked of me how a dead zombie will get into such a state. I mean, most people would expect it to decay and fall apart and become quite skeletal, and this one, as you can see, is huge. He's quite distended. But the thing is, all a zombie ever does is walks and eats. And he's been eating and eating, obviously, and without any kind of internal digestive system to break down all the meat and brains and guts that he eats. It's just building inside him and rotting. And that's why often when you see these guys pop open, the blood will really squirt out. It's really compressed in there, and it's almost like it's ready to pop, like a big fat zit. Shit, I tell you, he's feisty. Ooh, spicy, Wimakaika. Stay there, you.
So your job is to take samples?
I take samples, I cut a few bits off. The first and most important sample was to try and ascertain who he was, DNA and stuff. And then of course we're going to take a few bits and pieces and send them off to the guys in the lab, and they're going to see what they can come up with in the way of a cure.
Do you start with any specific body parts, or?
We'll always try and take stuff from the head if we can, or around the face and eyes, because that's where the best concentration of the mutated blood is. All the rest of it, obviously, once it gets down through the rest of the body, it just becomes putrefied and black, and that blood's no good to us.
You've never been bitten yourself? You've never had a bad attack from a zombie?
Not from a zombie, no. A couple of girlfriends, though.
With your expertise in this field, do you think that the smell sense is heightened in a zombie, given that a lot of the...
Well, fuck, I tell you what, the stink sense is heightened. Oh, they reek. Sometimes they come in, and as they roll them onto the thing, farts will come out. It's almost like they're full of this distended gas, and it's this brrr. This is the most disgusting thing you've ever smelled when you first smell it. But of course, by now I'm quite used to it. Anyway, I don't really wash that much.
Do they often get brought here in parts, or quite consistently full bodies, or?
I've got to tell you, those jerks, sometimes they fuck around in the truck and they show up in more parts than they came in originally. You know, I'll send them out to pick up 2 guys, I'll come up with a big stack of parts. I mean, that's no good to me. What am I going to do with that?
What's the most amount of zombies that you've had to do testing on in one day?
14 and a half.
You said before sometimes they can get so full you're about to explode. Like, have you ever seen one explode?
Oh, absolutely. There was a crew coming around. They were sort of renegades, almost vigilantes, and they were shotgunning these guys with pump actions. And every time they popped one, its head would just explode like egg in a microwave.